Shavuot, and Shavuot this year falls on a Friday and a Shabbat, which means we're going to have to make something called an Eruv Tavshilin. So that's what we're going to do now, and everybody will be able to follow this and hopefully make their own one at home if they would like. So an Eruv Tavshilin basically enables us to cook on Yom Tov, which is Friday, just as we would on a regular Yom Tov. So that means we have to do it within the parameters of Yom Tov, lighting from an existing flame, not extinguishing, etc. There are more details which you feel free to be in touch about. But to cook as one would normally on Yom Tov, one can do that on Friday, even if one is doing so in preparation for Shabbat. Usually we would not prepare from one day of Yom Tov to the next, but as long as we make this Eruv Tavshilin, we will be able to prepare from Friday to Shabbat. So what we're effectively doing is starting off our preparation for Shabbat already now. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to set aside 2 foods that will be eaten over Shabbat. Ideally we choose 2 foods, one that's baked and one that is cooked in some sort of different way. So we've got a boiled egg or a baked matza. The reason I've chosen these is because they last pretty well and they taste the same after a few days. Put the egg back in the fridge. You can use anything, a piece of meat and a challah roll, or whatever you choose. Again, something that you think will still be edible by the time you get to Shabbat, and you'll be able to enjoy it when you get to Shabbat. Set those 2 aside, put them in a place where you choose, and then you turn to page 642 in the Chief Rabbi's Green Siddur. We say a blessing, and then we'll have a declaration. So the blessing goes as follows: Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mitzvat eruv. And then the declaration, which I'll read in the Aramaic and then translate afterwards, goes as follows: B'dein eruva yeheshara lanu lemeife ulevashala uleatmana uleadlaka sharaga ulemebad kol tzarkana miyom tava leshabta. And some people add at the end lanu ulechol hadarim be'ir hazot. So this is, as I said, on page 642 in the Green Siddur. And what the declaration effectively says is that with this Eruv, it becomes permissible for us to bake and to cook, to wrap, and to light the Shabbat candles again from an existing flame, and to do anything which is necessary or permissible from Yom Tov, even if it's in preparation for Shabbat. As always, feel free to be in touch with questions, and I wish everybody a lovely Yom Tov.